Everybody, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. When last we left off, really I don't have anything to do. Well, anything in particular. So I've decided to do some of the DLC expansion stuff. And one of these things is to check out this area that I apparently inherited. I have arrived at Deep Scorn Hollow. I should make my way inside this hidden lair. I also have something that will cast multiple things like that on me. Ah, yes, here it is. Buoyancy. Alright, the boots. The door with a deep scorn hollow key. Hello? I've discovered a long forgotten journal within Deep Scorn Lair. I should read it and learn more about this unusual structure. After reading the journal, I've learned that I can acquire everything I need to restore this place to its original state from Rowley Airford at the Wanet Inn just outside the Imperial City. Sithis speaks to me. He does not use words, but I can hear his voice. Echoes of darkness spring from his lips and tell me what I must do. The Dark Brotherhood must be purged of his clean-blooded vermin, and new order must take the reins. The time is nigh for the vampire to claim his rightful place as the true hand of Sithis. I have secured the help of many of my kin, and soon we shall spread like a cold fog through the ranks and make the group our own. Soon Sithis will give the sign. The time will be right, and the crimson tears will strike. We have betrayed that cur something or other has made our true plans to the fingers, and we have been discovered. The Brotherhood struck as we slept, not giving even the tears a chance to fight back. Using their silver weapons, they pierced the heart of many of my brothers. The screams I could hear as they turned to dust still echo within my mind. I was able to dispatch 2 of the pure bloods that fell upon me, and before they could send more, I made good my escape. I must find a place to hide, to recover from this blow. I will make my way south, Deep Scorn Hollow, my old hideaway from when I was but a novice. There I will make my dark plans, and we shall see who Sithis truly favors. It's been nearly a month, and none of my brethren has returned to the fold. What puzzles me is why I have not heard from my lord Sithis. From my lord, Sithis hasn't spoken to me since that dark night. What have I done to displease him? I have slain many since then, and poured their lifeblood on his altar, but still he remains silent. As I ponder this, I turn my attentions to the lair. Deep Scorn Hollow will rise as the new headquarters of the Crimson Tears. Is that either tears or scars? I can't quite make it out. But it must be prepared. So much to do. The lair has improved much. I was fortunate to find Rowley at the inn outside the Imperial City, another Tear who had escaped the night of slaughter. He now does his dark work acquiring the tools I need, excuse me, to bring back Deep Scorn Hollow back to its former glory. I must remember him in the future should I ever need these items again. All along I was mistaken. All along I was the blight upon Sithis' dark name. Tonight he spoke to me again, and I learned of his displeasure. Again, I heard no words, but I knew the meaning. I was meant to take blood, to spill blood, but never to taste blood. My sanguine ways have offended my lord. I must cleanse myself of this Filth, I must find a way. I have found it, my lord will be pleased. My answer lies within the purge blood salts. Yes, I will bathe in these tonight and free myself from my old ways. Hail, Sisyphus, dark ruler. Soon I will be your only true disciple. That makes no sense whatsoever. That'll be handy to keep around. Only a vampire carrying purge blood salts may use the pool. Okay, I muted that in time, I think. I sneezed, you see. So this is how someone with vampirism can cure themselves. That's nice. Alright, Vampire Man. 'Tis my place now, and I wish to rebuild. Who are you?
Speak.
Hello?
Bet you think you're something, huh? You call yourself a citizen?
I'm the hero.
If you've got to travel by the... Move along.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You need something special? Check out my ware. Can you believe that a thief broke into the Imperial Palace itself?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Oh. I would like that, yes. And that, yes. And that, yes. And that, yes. And that, yes.
Bargain at any...
And that, yes.
Another Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
It's doing it again. I purchased everything. But does it care? No. Where was that hatch? Forget it. Just go in the way I came. Oh, that's right. Lovely that is. sure all these plants are deadly poisonous. Because, you know, why wouldn't they be?
At your service, Master.
Ugh.
Yes, ma'am.
Go, you know, do evil things, I guess. I don't give two shits. Wow, this is a shithole. This is not the place the champion of Cyrodiil should be living in. I am nice man with happy feelings all of the time. Oh, that's fantastic. That's nice. Hmm. Well, that was a bust. I guess I can go back to I've got other things I can do. Let's see. Still don't know what to do about that. One quick little second. Okay, sorry about that. Had to blow my nose. I don't know why I keep telling you these things.
Toy in for the infirm. I'm saving up enough for some. Thank you, kind lady.
Keep your voice straight,
Blessings
why
of
don't ye?
Akatosh upon ye.
What is it?
What's going on with you?
Oh, this ought to be good.
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Good day.
Good morning.
I plan to visit the Imperial City soon.
The quiet life of the idyllic Border Watch community was shattered recently by a meteorologic phenomenon local experts are unable to explain. On an otherwise normal day, the skies above the small village suddenly darkened and burning dogs rained from the heavens. The carnage was terrible, according to witnesses. Charred dog carcasses littered the village. The smell alone was enough to drive many residents into their homes. When asked about the event, local mage and weather expert Catus Philidas had this to say: "There seems to be no precedent for this in all Tamarelic history. While there have been stories of insects, frogs, and the occasional wayward mage crashing to the earth, I've never encountered tales of burning dogs raining in the skies. It is possible that the dogs were the part of some mage's experiment with summoning gone bad, or perhaps the dogs were swept up in a great wind and hurled into the sky. This might explain the dogs falling onto the unfortunate Border Watch community, of course, but that still doesn't explain why they were on fire." While the experts were puzzled, the residents of Border Watch seemed only one explanation. "It's the end of the world," said one resident who was asked not to be named in this article. "The Gashara prophecy tells us that this will happen. The rats, the sheep, we are all doomed. Doomed!" Prophecy? Mages? Freak weather occurrence? We may never know. And the small village of Border Watch will definitely never be the same.
To pay my respects at the Temple of the One.
We all owe you a debt of gratitude for closing that Oblivion gate. Thank you.
It's what I do. Or did. I don't think I do that anymore.
The watchman looks like he may have been a sailor. No one knows where he came from, or why he looks so sad. I don't like talking about the dead like they're some kind of tourist attraction, but that spirit has been making his ghostly journey for years now. We've learned to just accept that he's there. Every night, sure as clockwork, he appears at Bunwatch Camp at 8 on the shore of Nibbin Bay. He's never harmed anyone, but most people give him a wide berth. You seem curious enough, so I'll be glad to pinpoint where he appears on your map.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Is that so?
Already gave you gold. Don't ask for me. Ask for money again.
How can I help you?
You can't. Let me put on my other shoes. Here we go. Yes, materialize, materialize in. Let's look at this place on my map as well. What enemy? Where? Ah, mud crabs. I need not waste my weapon charges on them. Not when I have mighty fists. The ghostly figure of the forlorn watchman has appeared on the shore of Nibbin Bay. Perhaps I should watch him for a bit and see what he does. Where? Oh, there you are. So, how's it gone? You look very forlorn there. Can we hear this up? I'm kind of getting soaked. Ah, farf. Be gone. Mine fists are instruments of death. Ooh. I had originally planned to do the pilgrimage thing, but I decided that will involve way too much aimless wandering. Even if I use the map, I still have to figure out. It only tells me like the general area of where it might be. I still need to find the way shrine on my own. So that I will do off camera. Oh, fantastic imps. Do 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 do. I kind of like to play some Doom, but the controls bother me. They're so old school, I can't stand it. Ah, welcome to Fort Irony. Just like raining on your wedding day. What you looking at?
I was once the man known as Grantham Blake. Look for me in the mouth of the panther. Please, release me.
You could be a little less vague. Mouth of the Panther, eh? So I would guess that to be about here. That is not a pleasant noise. I have arrived at the mouth of the Panther. Beyond the tooth-like rocks is the remains of a small cargo ship named the MMA that looks like it sank a long time ago. I should investigate this wreck. Uh-oh. Oof. Give me your soul, give it to me. In the wreck of the MMA, a spirit attacked me. The vessel seems completely infested with them. I suspect them to be the remains of MMA's crew. Why this happens to them puzzles me. Perhaps I should press forward and investigate further. Blech. Log of the MMA. I've discovered the logbook of the MMA. It appears that at some point there was a mutiny and the ship was diverted from its course. Two men tried to stop the mutiny, but were imprisoned below decks. Seeking shelter from a bad storm, the ship pulled into what looked like a safe cove. That was the last entry. I feared that they didn't see the rocks of the mouth of the Panther and ran aground. I should continue investigating. After taking aboard a few more crates from Leyland, Captain Lawton pointed the main north towards the Imperial City. We pleaded with him to wait until the next morn, but he insisted on continuing despite the look of the sky. Let it be known that this decision was his. Before long, the May hit the storm. It was just as we suspected, far too dangerous to sail through. With the last bit of daylight disappearing, Navigator Quillen spotted an inlet off the starboard bow. The captain ordered the wheelman to steer towards the inlet in hopes of getting the May out of the Nippon Bay. It was at that moment Gale gave me the signal and we struck. He always had an eye for the captain's position. With the chaos going on, this was a better time than any. Only that idiot Blakely was still loyal to the captain, but the rest of us wanted the May. The fight lasted maybe a minute or two. Blakely and Lawton knew the fighting was futile. We tossed them down below, and now Captain Gable has set the May on course for the inlet. Hopefully we can get her secure for a while, and then... Congratulations, you're idiots. Perform a mutiny, then do the exact same thing the captain was already doing. Your soul is mine. Quiet, you. Quiet, phone. Ah, cripes. Oh, hey there, ho. Your soul will be mine. As you vomit up your putrid remains. Wait a minute. This ship ran aground years ago. Many years ago. How's that fruit still good? Oh dear. You look special. Gable the traitor! Your soul looks like it would be a fine addition to my collection. Until I, use it. Like so. Got any keys on you, Gable? You do. I found a key in the remains of Gable, the traitor named in the MMA's log. I should search the MMA for a lock to match. Probably this door right here. I found a skeleton chained to the wall on the lowest deck of the MMA. I believe these to be the remains of Grantham Blakely. I should use the key I found to unlock his shackles.
I knew one day someone with unyielding virtue would heed my words and speed my release. You risk much to perform such a selfless act.
No, not really.
This noble deed will not go unrewarded. Look upon the ground in this prison. There you will find a map to my gratitude. I thank you with all my heart. Farewell.
Oh, hey. I now have Grantham's map in my possession. With it, I should be able to locate the location of his treasure. So where's the captain's corpse? I went the wrong way. Still, best to purge this place. Why can't I swing? I doing? Take the gold. Ah, good. Just need to follow the pointer rather than have to look for it myself. Spriggan! Alright, I need to end this video, don't I? Well, let's get the treasure first. Grant's map has led me to a treasure chest concealed among some rocks. This must be where Grantham hid his belongings while he was at sea. He has passed this on to me now as a reward for helping him free his spirit. Oh, shit. Most of this stuff is just shit. I don't want that mace because it's too heavy. But regardless, we'll call it a video here. I'm the Blues 32. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.